here for the party. Trust me, we just getting started. The sound, the vibe, I feel so alive.
And welcome back to another video. These came in the post today, so we're going to have a look at these two radios. The one on the right is a LUNA 2 meters and 77s radio, and the one on the left is a Titan MKII 10m transceiver. But this, you can unlock it, so it can go from 12 meters to 10 meters, so 10, 11 and 12 meters, which I'll show you in the video about this radio. Got a couple of patch leads as well, so just move these out of the way. And like I said, yeah, we've got this LUNA dual bander, dual transceiver 2 meter and 77s radio. So this has got the air bands on, normal broadcast bands, and obviously 270. It's a 70 watt radio on 2 meters, and it's 50 watts on 77 meters. So yeah, interested, and it comes pre-programmed as well, this, with all the UK repeaters in. So we'll have a look at this later to see how that goes. But yeah, and like I said, this Titan, the Titan's a 10 meter radio, and it's 40 watts, so we'll have a look at this one as well. Okay, back in a mo, and I'll show you what's in the box. So here we go. This is what comes in the box with the Titan radio. You get the manual, which is quite good actually. I just had a quick flick through before I turn the camera on. It seems quite in depth, so that's good. You get all your screws, spare fuse. Yeah, you've even got the sponges that go on the side of the brackets, so you don't scratch your radio. And your brackets, and obviously the mic holder. Then you get the mic. It's the same mic as the Mark 1, but this has now got a powered. It's now a powered mic. The first one come with a 4-pin connection. Now it's a 6-pin connection. I think it's the centre one that's actually powered. So yeah, there was quite low on modulation on FM. So yeah, they've now turned this into a power mic. So that's good. You get your power card, which I've put underneath the radio. Just a normal power card. And then the radio itself, which is quite a nice looking radio actually. And it said even what I thought. It's got a big heat sink on the back. Like I said, it's a 40 watt radio. We'll test it. I've seen other people testing these, and it's actually been around 50 watts, the actual output power. Connections for the antenna, connection for the cable, you know, if you want to program, etc. And obviously the power connection. CW key and speaker. Let's see if I can get this around the right way. Yeah, CW key and speaker. And yeah, this is the first one that we're looking at. I don't know which way I'm actually going to put these on the bench and show you them working, but we'll see. But anyway, now we'll go to the LUNA. We'll see what we're getting inside the LUNA. Right, back in a moment. Quick slurp of me tea. Right, this is what you get with the LUNA radio. You get the manual. Let's have a quick look at this. Quite a nice manual as well. Just a quick flick through. Yeah, so you get the manual with it. So I'll put this over here. You get all your screws, your mic holders. So you know, for your mobile bracket, and obviously your microphone. You get a programming cable. So a programming cable, like I said, this radio comes pre-programmed, but yeah, a a programming cable, which is nice to actually get in the box. You don't have to buy for it, buy it extra. Quick look at the microphone. DTMF microphone. Up and down buttons on the top. Lock button. And lights. So the first one is lights. Your lights, to light the microphone up, and obviously to lock the radio on frequency. And obviously, like I said, touch button, so it all lights up. So yeah, nice looking microphone that actually. Reminds me a bit of Icons, but anyway, put that to one side. You get your mobile bracket. Put that to one side, and you actually get the head unit. So you've got head unit and the cable. Like I said, this is a 70 watt 2 meter and 50 watts 77s. So yeah, you want to put it in the car. You got your extension cable from the body of the radio to the head, and this is the head unit. And you put a couple of stickers on here. Stick it to the dash, happy days. Let's move this to one side. And then you get the power cable, double fused. So that's good to protect the radio. Put that to one side. And then the radio itself. Quite a nice bit of weight to it. Let's have a look around the back here. So you've got extension speaker and data cable underneath this flap here. Your power, your little heat sink, your fan, and obviously the antenna connection. And yeah, it's a dual band radio this. So you got the two VFOs. Well, I'll show you this in depth when I've turned it on. So yeah, you switch it on, you got your two VFOs, and yeah, it's got quite a nice display with it. And this actually reminds me, well, you'll have to say in the comments, there was a Kenwood, one of my mates, Charlie, actually, G0KLD, he loaned me the radio for a bit, and it was dual VFO, very similar look to it, and the volume controls and squelch on one side. So yeah, we'll have a look at this when it's powered up. So anyway, just a quick one. This is what we're getting up to. So I'll catch you in the next one. 7.3 for now. G0 DTX.
Go DTX on the air tonight. Working the world with signals bright. Ham radio family worldwide. Tune in, engage, and take the ride. Now go dancing across the band. Fingers tapping, sounds so grand. Chasing contacts through the static sway.